What up guys, SuperMetal983 here bringing us another album review, and we're going to be kicking off 2019 with a very brutal deathcore release for you to check out, and definitely a band you're going to have to keep an eye on in 2019, I can assure you that. But yeah, we're going to be reviewing the new Artificial Pathogen EP entitled Kaleidoscope of Human Suffering. This is a self-released EP, but it is available through CD purchase on Chugcore. It's available on tape through Holocrown Records, and the stream is up on Slam Worldwide now. If you want to check it out, link down below, as I'll see it later on in the video as well. But yeah, Artificial Pathogen, this is the band's new EP, and this has kicked off 2019 with an absolute bang of brutality, if you ask me. Now, I first got introduced to Artificial Pathogen many years ago through one of their older releases. I can't remember which one it was off the top of my head, but I was really impressed with them and followed the band quite closely after then. And then I finally got to experience this band live at Fallen the Brawl this year, and I was mighty impressed with them. If you want to check out my footage, also check out my channel. I've got more footage from Fallen the Brawl, but they were one of the most highlighted bands, if you ask me, from the entire weekend. I just loved the barbaricness and the heaviness that they presented for being only a four-piece with two guitars, drums and vocals. They easily put on one of the heaviest performances of the entire weekend, if you ask me. But they did say that they had a new EP lined up, and then in 2019 we finally got this new EP called Kaleidoscope of Human Suffering. Now, straight away when it went on Slam Worldwide, I was made a beeline for it, basically, and I was like, yep, I need to stop anything I'm doing right now and just listen to this EP. And quite frankly, since then, I've listened to this EP quite a number of times, and my god, this EP is just literally incredible. I think this is easily one of my favourite, quite growing to become one of my favourite EPs to listen to at the moment, and in general, to be honest, because this is an all-out assault on your senses. It collaborates a lot of elements that I love about deathcore. I love 8 strings that give a bit of an impact, because I feel like you lose a lot of the mixing with the 8 strings, with it being so low, and it comes quite muddy and not very pleasant to listen to, whereas this one, definitely with the 8 string vibe, definitely gives it that all-out impactful heaviness that you need, and oh my god, it delivers on all fronts. It delivers the barbaricness, if you ask me. And then from that moment on, the vocals is where it takes you to another dimension, if you ask me, because the vocals are easily one of the most putrid and filthy sounding vocals that I've heard in deathcore in a fucking long time. From the monstrous lows to the gargly, putrid and downright dirty, gritty gutturals that are on here. I don't think I've ever heard gutturals sound this filthy and dirty in a long time, and if you hear this EP, you'll know exactly what I mean. The drum work, again, is quite an impactful, and I think that kind of adds to the production value as well. I think it just gives it that all-out, more... The only way that I could really describe it is a more pummeling and, you know, decimating sort of value to it, that it just literally pummels you into the ground. And as I said in one of my previous videos, I can't remember what video it was, but I said that curb stomp into the ground factor, and that is what I feel that this EP delivers. It's just something to just pound you right into the fucking ground, 6 feet further down than that, and just, it doesn't care. It's just not letting you up from start to finish. For only being 19 minutes long, in those 90 minutes, you're just going to be obliterated, interrupted. It's complete evisceration, if you ask me. For all it's a very relentless release, I wouldn't say relentless as in blast beat orientated or anything like that. It's just quite groovy and quite heavy and riffy, in all honesty. There's a lot of really hard-hitting riffs on this little release, and quite frankly, I think this is an absolutely outstanding EP. It's absolutely fantastic, from the vocals to the guitar tone. And then there's one part, which song is it? The self-titled track, I think it's Kaleidoscope of Human Suffering. The little segment in that song that's like kind of instrumentally kind of ambient and quite proggy, I'm going to loosely say that. Just breaks up their release just that little bit. Me and my buddy Sean were talking about this and how that little section just breaks it up. And then all of a sudden, bam, a right hook in your fucking face. Or your Conor McGregor left hook. You know how it is. But yeah, it just punches you right in the face. Just like, yeah, chill time over, back to the heaviness. And that just, in my opinion, just adds it overall. And that track definitely has that great progression sense in it. For me, anyway, my favourite song on this EP has to be Carved from Insanity, featuring Larry Harper of Disciples of Exile. That song, oh my god, if you want a pure assault, then that is the pure track to get you in the mood and get you pumped up. I mean, if I went to the gym, which I don't do anymore, that would be one of the tracks that would be there to get us pumping, just that one more rep, you know. That is just, it fills you with intensity and just gets you all wound up, and it's relentless, and the vocals just sound, just adding to that, just make it just feel just more, you feel like you need to take a shower after it. Just, it feels just rancid and putrid and filthy. It just messes with your head, and quite frankly, I think it's fucking awesome. Another track that I definitely want to point out is The Void, featuring J. Ingram, I believe how it's pronounced. Sorry, if I get the pronunciation right on any of these, just shoot us, please. But anyway, The Void definitely, featured J. Ingram of Broken Down, a band that I really urge you to check out as well. Absolutely fantastic close to the album, and I think the edginess at the end from J, with coming at you with the Northern Hate, it just gets you all pumped up and filled with energy. I absolutely love it. But not to take away from the fact that the first tracks, Days of Rot, featuring Rocky Doll of, I can't remember the name of the band, I can't pronounce it, Abimal? Yeah, you know I'm shit at pronunciation, and it's one of the things I'm quite known for, you could say. But, and Reformation of Filth, excellent track as well. And obviously, as I've said, Kaleidoscope, Human Suffering breaks up the EP release, all that great. And I think it's quite a quality release, and definitely something that I feel fills it. It's just loud, heavy, putrid, filthy, and downright violent. It's definitely a violent release, and definitely something you just need to check out. It's, dare I say it, I know we're only in January, but I don't give a flying fuck. This is probably my favourite EP of the year. Calling it now. I mean, there might be something that might just go, no, move it to the side, but I highly doubt it, because this EP is absolutely outstanding. Make sure you check it out. Fantastic artwork as well. I believe it's the same guy who done the artwork for Rings of Saturn, if I'm not mistaken. I could be completely wrong on that. I think it's the same artist who done Danger. I think it is. I think that's the name of the album. But anyway, moving on. But great artwork. Great release. I'd say if you're a fan of Ingested, Waking the Cadaver, or Within Destruction, you know, that real slam shit. If you want something to check, definitely check this out. It's absolutely fantastic. Links down below of where you can pick up the CD copy, the tape copy. As I said, Chugcore's doing the CD, Holocron's doing the tape variant, and Slam Worldwide as the EP up on stream. Link down below. And I believe they also put up a single from this EP. I'm sure it was Reformation of Filth. I could be wrong on that completely, but yeah, I'll link all I can, link down below. Make sure you check out Artificial Pathogen, brutal deathcore hailing from the UK. You just need to check it out. Absolutely fantastic. For an overall score, I'm going to give this a solid 9 out of 10, because I want it to be longer. I want more. Come on, guys. Anyways, yeah, 9 out of 10. Make sure you check this out. Absolutely fantastic release. But yeah, I'll see you until the next video, and Happy New Year. Stay metal, and I'll see you later.